Hello, welcome back to Hops and Whiffs. Dan here again. Please do like, subscribe, and add a comment in the comment section. Always appreciate you watching the videos and give me some suggestions and some feedback. So I thought I'd go today a no nonsense, honest review of a fragrance sample that I've been sent. And it's 2025's very popular, very hyped, slightly controversial Bleu De Chanel L'exclusif. Now, Bleu De Chanel have decided to add to the Bleu De Chanel the very, very popular Bleu De Chanel lineup, which is one of the most popular and best-selling fragrance lines out there ever. Now, what they've done with the L'Exclusif is they've kind of positioned this as their Sauvage elixir, I guess. Because let me start first of all with the price point of this. So you're looking for 100 millilitres for about £215. Now that's kind of like verging on the niche fragrance price point. And for that kind of money, you've got to hope that it's going to be fantastically performing, a little bit unique smelling, and something that's worth that outlay. And you can see why they've done that, because they're basically saying their L'Exclusif is kind of their Dior Sauvage elixir. So you had the Dior Sauvage line, which was massively popular, and Dior Sauvage brought out their elixir, which was again 100 ml, about £206, so quite expensive. But the Sauvage elixir actually justified kind of the £206 price point, because that fragrance was deep, it was dark, it was like a spicy take on very, very popular Sauvage line, and it lasted a long time. I'm talking 10 to 12 hours on skin, longer on clothes. So if that's what Bleu De Chanel are trying to achieve here, then let's have a look at it. I'm not going to hype it. I'm not going to flower it up. I'm just going to give you exactly what I have thought about this when I wore it. So let me just give another spray to give myself a fresher reminder. So yeah, immediately you do get that Bleu De Chanel fragrance profile. It's unmistakably Bleu De Chanel, which is already a fantastic, gorgeous, mass appealing fragrance line, scent profile, sorry. And looking at the note breakdown, very, very basic on Fragrantica. You've got amber, woody notes, labdanum and sandalwood. And while it's not as fresh as the rest of the lineup, so you don't get that massive amounts of like grapefruit and citruses up top, you do get that very, very ambery chord coming through. I get kind of like a leathery note come through, which isn't in that note breakdown, and it's like it is very much darker and deeper and a bit more spicy without losing that DNA of the Bleu De Chanel lineup. It's gorgeous, it's lovely, it's gonna get you compliments. Is it worth £216 of your money? Well, does it do anything groundbreaking? Does it improve on Bleu De Chanel's profile? Yeah. It's got its place. It does smell like a more mature Bleu De Chanel parfum, but I don't think it's, for me, worth £216. Let me tell you why. Your niche fragrances are kind of like more exclusive. L'exclusif. They're more interesting and they last and perform very well. Sauvage Elixir to some extent does that, so kind of justifies that price point. However, this one, it lasted on my skin about 8 hours. Now, while that's slightly better than you'll get from the other Bleu De Chanel's, and you might say it is a blue fragrance, what more do you want? For that kind of money, I want longer. I want 10 to 12 hours. I want something that's going to last and project a long way. This projects probably a foot and a half for probably approximately an hour. So again, really disappointing to myself. But it is gorgeous. If it was priced at around about the same as the Parfum, or maybe a little bit more expensive to start off with, then I would have no problems in recommending this or going and buying this myself. But at £216 for 100 ml, for something that I'll probably have to end up overspraying anyway, then for me it's a no. Can you tell me what you think? Have you smelt this? Have you tried it? Have you gone out and spent the money? And is it justified for you? Because for myself, I just don't get it. But that's my humble opinion, and that's what I'm here to do, is just give you my opinion. Go and try it for yourself. Let me know what you think. Thanks again. See you soon.
My name is Dan Tilsley and I'm a well-spoken man. I got a real handsome head on my shoulders. My drink is a pint and I always smell